What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hard Facts, back like Craig Mack, kicking that brand new flavor in your ear. So let's go ahead and get into these videos.
I know we've all seen a joke about podcast equipment being dropped off in the black community the same way crack was in the 80s, right? Now, I know it's a joke, but hear me out. Why does it seem like society is hell-bent on keeping men and women separated from each other and at each other's necks? Because we all know that these relationship hypotheticals and stupid podcast questions are deteriorating and detrimental and dysfunctional to our society, right? But for some strange reason, we can't stop engaging. We can say that this content doesn't have an effect in the real world, but if that was the case, then why do these advertising companies spend millions of dollars to show us their product for 15 seconds? Doesn't matter how strong-minded you are influenced by what you see and what you hear. There are so many people that have been hurt, tried, and tested, and they say they'd rather do this alone because it's too hard to try to get it right with the opposite sex. I want to be clear that doing it alone is not working. In the United States, men unaliving themselves is at an all-time high, and it's increasing the older men get, so it's detrimental for men. And women, we're seeing a rise in alcoholism, which is incredibly detrimental to our health because we have more body fat than men do. And if that wasn't enough, the children are suffering the consequences of not having the resources for what they need in life. Having single people in multiple different households instead of a family under one roof is a lot more lucrative and profitable for the powers that be. Children do better in school and are far less likely to go to prison when the father's in the household. There's a balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. Statistically speaking, we need each other. Like, not just saying that because it sounds nice, but it is the truth. We need each other. All I'm saying is be mindful of what you hear and see, and don't let it affect how you view things. Because there's still a lot of people in this world, myself included, that want something real with a real one.
Now, I haven't heard this joke that she's referring to, but video production equipment manufacturers conspiring to sell more equipment and marketing to us with the detriment of relationships and so on and so forth. Yeah, I doubt that's why black relationships are descending and on the demise. The real demise to black relationships and any relationships is the modern independent woman.
All you bitches keep starting shit, but can't keep a motherfucking man. Bitch, all you bitches kept and say you don't need a man. Leave him when he building, but you need a plan. It's a mix of women in demand too. I'm nothing like that drama you put your man through. I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Submissive women in demand too. Ripping out the magnum, pussy ran through. That's why your baby daddy can't stand you. Keep some clothes on, leave them curious. That's why these niggas don't take you serious. What's your body count, ho? I bet you shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you told the truth, I bet he never. All that whole shit, it ain't respect. Get your shit together, yeah, perfect. When them bills like you gon' be crying to them niggas. Find you a nigga, spend time with a nigga. When you get some money outside on a nigga, fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his niggas. All you bitches kept and say you don't need a man. Leave him when he building, but you need a plan. It's a mix of women in demand too. I'm nothing like that drama you put your man through. I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Submissive women in demand too. Y'all hoes need to get it together, get in line.
That's the first time I heard that song. I don't hear none of y'all women playing it. I bet it's not even in rotation on y'all playlist. But I love the song. I like the ideas. I like her. She pretty, got a nice smile. And if everything that she says checks out, I would definitely marry her.
You guys are so right. It is so wrong that I made a song making fun of baby mamas.
It is crazy to me how people have no empathy. We lack community. I feel sorry for anyone going through it alone, despite any reason. So that's some woman's crying ass comment or response to him, to what he does. Go to the brother's TikTok and check out his song. His handle is Brandon and Jamal. So go check out what she's commenting on. But he posted this to basically say the hypocrisy because of the song he got playing in the background. Oh, the hypocrisy and the irony.
Let's be realistic, Samuel. It's about value.
Yeah, and your value is low.
Oh, wow. And how do you know that? You're not
Because
sure.
you're 5'4" and 200 pounds.
Okay.
And 37 years old with 2 kids. That's how I know. In Kentucky.
Okay. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
You never seen my body before, so you.
I don't have to see your body. I know you're 5'4" and almost 200 pounds with 2 kids in Kentucky. And I see your picture.
You just say.
And I'm listening to how you talk. And I'm listening to your energy. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to your relationships. See, what it is, you ladies don't like when somebody is this direct with you. Honest. I got no dog in this fight. I had a woman on here earlier, and I told her she was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to screw you. You ain't giving me no money. What am I getting out of this?
Nothing.
So why do I have to lie? And let's just get right to the absolute core of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attracting higher value men?
Am I attracting higher value men?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
For marriage.
Cap.
Okay, repeat that one more time.
Are you attracting them for marriage?
No.
Did y'all hear her no? That no was so pathetic and sad because sometimes reality and truth is pathetic and sad. But her resume is the resume of a second or third chance woman. What do I mean by that? Look at a second or third chance man. A man who has baggage and has so many mistakes he made, or however many mistakes he made, that are marks against him. Several baby mamas and kids, and lack of education, and lack of gumption, lack of being a go-getter to be somewhere great at a particular part of his life at a certain age in his life. Second chance guy. Don't none of y'all women want them? But all of you women fit her resume. She's a second chance woman, and she needs to be with the second chance guy. All of y'all who fit her resume, which is most of y'all do, stop shooting for the guys who haven't made the mistakes, or has all of his shit together where whatever mistakes he made are insignificant, or he's cleaned them up so well that they don't exist. Such as he maybe had a record, but he doesn't anymore. But it's so many mistakes that y'all have made that is not equivalent to that because you can't clean them up. You just in the boat that you are in. You're a second chance woman, so date on that level.
I understand the frustration of women because what they're saying is there's not a big pool of good men.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
Listen.
What?
There's not a lot of good men who want y'all. There's a lot of good men out there like where the good man at? Like they hiding under a rock or in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They at the bank. They walking right past you and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are. They're gonna walk right by you. Your pretty face ain't gonna go too far because everybody's pretty. That's a prerequisite. So if that's all you got to offer, we not looking at you. There's plenty of good men. They just don't want your ass. I ain't never heard no woman say, I know I ain't shit. She'll say, this man ain't shit. He ain't shit. He was bad. He was bad. But for the most part, every woman think they're a good woman.
For being
what makes you a good woman? Who's auditing that you're a good woman? You are auditing yourself. Why don't you ask your exes what they think? Because all your relationships diminished and ended in turmoil.
He made a point about no woman ever saying she ain't shit. I've been a part of conversations or overheard conversations where a man will say he ain't shit. And he's serious about it. Although he can laugh at himself while he's saying it. You never hear women say that. But on both sides of the fence, from both genders, because we're human, you have not shit people. So a woman within whatever relationship she creates or whatever relationship she has, her interactions socially could be not shit. She could psychologically not know how to handle people appropriately. She could, within her attitude, not know how to handle people appropriately. She could be a thief, a liar, a gaslighter, and so many other flaws that you can name that could be wrong with a person. She could be those things, and that translates over into her relationships, whether family or romantically. Just because romantically you love somebody doesn't mean that who you are and your personality traits won't fuck them over. But you never hear women saying that, and that's a problem. That's the equivalent of Satan looking for an angel when you have these no shit women running around talking about where the good guys at. You can't make that make sense.
Take your blindfolds off, and Keith, you're gonna point to the girl you're most interested in. In
3, 2, 1.
Look to your.
Hi, I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with my decision.
Oh.
I think so.
What was that?
Yeah, Keith, what was it?
You're on the hot seat right now.
Yeah, I am. I picked her originally. I think you're very pretty, though, for sure.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Catherine, look Keith in the eyes. Tell him whether or not you are also into him.
I apologize, Keith, but I am not into you.
I could use some humbling, so that's fair.
Why are you not into him?
It's very superficial and shallow, which I will say, but I am into my white boys.
This is an example of women that say one thing and do another. Y'all have truthfulness and genuineness on your checklist of criteria for a good man. He couldn't be any more genuine than dating blindfolded and only getting to know a person off of what they say. And then being unblindfolded and going with his decision that he made when he was blindfolded. But did that register with her? Who knows? Did she reward that? No. Probably didn't even register. What she did was went with her superficial way of being, because we're all human. So this is an example of you have to take women for their actions and not y'all words of what y'all tell us y'all want from men, because you're human. And for the most part, we see it in y'all actions. Y'all pick superficial shit with the guys y'all make bad decisions on.
Why I prefer not to get married to an American woman is because most American women are wired for divorce. Many of them come into your life just to divorce you. They are okay with going through a divorce. They are not willing to take any hit. Any little thing. I'm about to go to the car. I'm about to go to court and get a divorce with you right now. I ain't playing with you, boy. I don't want you no more. I'm going to check out this relationship. I do not want to go through that. Most American women live on fast food. Checkers, KFC, Popeye chicken, and McDonald's. I do not want to go through having to buy food every day outside. This is one of the reasons why I would prefer to get married to an African woman, because African women, they have been trained to make food in the house. They have been trained to stay in relationships no matter what happens. It's very difficult for an African woman to get a divorce.
The term American can be synonymous with the phrase first world country. So when I say one or the other, speaking about the same thing. But you heard it from him. This is a foreigner pretty much saying women in first world countries aren't wives. Who y'all are, how y'all was raised, the makeup of your mentality, psychology, and spirit. You don't know how to be a wife because you lack the qualities and the tutelage and the teaching and the action of being a wife. You hear it from a foreigner. It's pointless to marry a first world country woman. They aren't wise. They aren't true wives.
If this man does not have a job, does not take his manhood, he's still a man. He might get a job in future. He might. You know. But if you disrespect him because he does not have a job, what makes you think he will want to be with you if he has a job? In fact, women always talk a lot, but have little to offer. What do you bring in the relationship? What do you have to offer?
Obviously, you're not supposed to disrespect.
That speaks to the idea of a woman's respect in relation to a man's income. You should never disrespect a man because of his income, lack thereof. What you should use as criterion to judge that man, whether it's to be with him or whatever respect you should have for him, and ideally all this would be romantically anyway, if you care about what a man makes. Your criteria should be the fact that he will get up every day and go to work. Even if he's bringing in a low income. In a first world country, a man gets up every day and goes to work. He can get enough of a wage to keep a roof over y'all head and keep food in y'all belly. So there shouldn't be any disrespect or judgment coming from a woman for a man of low income, or a woman even using his income as criterion for if she will be with him. Shouldn't be any of that coming from a woman towards a man if he will get up every day and go to work.
You want to know what it's like being married to a woman? I'm going to tell you. I texted my wife that I was craving flaming hot lime Cheetos while she was at the gym. A little while passes, and I check her location to see if she's on the way home from the gym yet. Where is she? The grocery store. Grocery store 1 did not have the Cheetos. Neither did the other 5 stores that she went to. She is at store number 8 right now, trying to find me these Cheetos. Let's see if she comes home with them.
All over town I drove. I'm sorry I'm a disappointment. Will you accept this?
It's fucking party
to make up for my lack.
Do they not make lime ones anymore?
It's like you.
Now she think this is cute, and here's where it's not cute. With her opening statement, this is what it's like to be married to a wife. She made this a gender thing, as opposed to be married to a husband, a man. It's not cute because this is a woman's game. And a woman doing stuff like this in a relationship and thinking it's cute, 8 different stores, however much time after you've had a long day, a man's not going to accept that. You're not going to get away with that on a man. He's not going to play that woman's game with you. And then a woman will try to classify that as emotional neglect because he won't play this game. And then for however many arguments of different topics she have with him because of the woman games that she wants to play and doesn't get the results she want out of him, she'll not like men, say men ain't shit, so on and so forth, think the grass is greener on the other side with women. And then we'll go into dating women, this being one of the reasons, a very superficial reason as to she gets to play her woman games and get away with them if she's married to a woman.
First and foremost, men approach problems very differently from women. Sometimes as women, we need to talk things out, hash things out over and over and over again before we feel as though we've come to a place of resolution, right? For us, that makes logical sense. But for men, the reason why that may seem like, oh, you're badgering me, and oh, you're hounding me, or I can't believe we're talking about this again, is because as far as men are concerned, their identities are fully baked in the concept of solving problems. You know, that's what's tied to masculinity. being able to be solution oriented, resolution oriented. And if things within their relationship or within their household, if they don't feel as though everything is resolved or that everything is functioning from a state of homeostasis, it throws them off. And usually, by and large, when a woman is vexed with the man that's in her life, it's a constant reminder to the man that he's not leveling up, he's not up to par, he's not up to her standard, nothing he does is good enough. It's
Okay, she said a lot, but I get the idea of what she's going at. Women voice their emotions more so than they do hash things out. So she spoke incorrectly there. By definition of the word, hash things out is what you do to have a solution to something. That's a masculine thing. That's a male thing. Women voice their emotions. That's what they do. That's what the man, as she spoke on, gets tired of or kind of speaks to her about to say, why do you keep, beating me over the head with this or bringing this up? She continuously wants to be heard about her emotions until she feels good about things that she doesn't feel good about. That's not hashing things out. Men being solution oriented, as she said, that's hashing things out. And where women are always voicing their emotions about how they feel about something, it can result in no solution because a woman just wants to feel good about things she doesn't feel good about, things that don't make her feel good. She just wants to be made to feel good, even if there's no solution to it. Pay attention to that. Even if it results in no solution, as long as she can be made to feel good about it, she'll stop bringing it up. And 2 or 3 months down the line, there's no solution, and she'll probably look at you like, why isn't this solved? Not taking into consideration that, well, you were made to feel good about it back then without even caring about a solution. But she will expect you to have that solution at some point if it ever arises. Men, on the other hand, we accept the reality of feeling bad about shit all the way through it until a light bulb goes off. That is us having the solution, us coming up with the solution. We don't want to be made to feel good. We don't have a need to be made to feel good through the shit before we have a solution. Any and everything we talk about is solution oriented. ABC. What are all of the points we can hit to have this solution? If y'all made it this far in the video, I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit that like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel. It's not going to cost you nothing to hit that subscribe button, but it'll mean a lot to me. And until next time, y'all be easy.